Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. And here's our question. Given that f of 1 equals 5 and f of 1 plus x equals f of 1 plus f of x, and our goal is to find the value of f of 70. Now, if you want to try this problem, you can pause this video. You have 20 seconds and timer starts now. Time's up. Now let's answer this question together. Now the given is f of 1 equals 5 and we have the given function f of 1 plus x equals f of 1 plus f of x. To answer this question, what we're going to do is to look for some pattern. So we know f of 1 equals 5. So let's see what is the value of f of 2. Now to have f of 2, we need to let x be equal to 1. Thus, all x in this equation becomes 1. Now, f of 1 plus 1 is just 2, and f of 2 equals f of 1 plus f of 1, and we know the value of f of 1. f of 1 is just 5. Therefore, f of 2 must be equal to 5 plus 5, and 5 plus 5 must be 10. Now, we know the value of f of 1 and f of 2. Now, let's get the value of f of 3. In order to get the value of f of 3, we need to let x be equal to 2. Therefore, all of this x becomes 2. Now, f of 1 plus 2 is just f of 3. And f of 3 must be equal to f of 1 plus f of 2. And we know those values. f of 1 is 5 and f of 2 must be 10. Therefore, f of 3 must be 5 plus 10 or simply 15. Now, we know f of 1, f of 2, f of 3. Now let's get the value of f of 4. And to get the value of f of 4, we need to let x be equal to 3. Therefore, all of this x becomes 3. Now, f of 1 plus 3 is just f of 4. And f of 4 must be equal to f of 1 plus f of 3. And we know those values. f of 1 is 5 and f of 3 must be 15. Therefore, f of 4 must be equal to 5 plus 15, or simply f of 4 must be 20. Now, take note of this pattern. f of 1 is 5, f of 2 is 10, f of 3 is 15, f of 4 is 20. And if we do this all the way up to infinity, we get that f of n must be equal to 5 times n. f of 1, 5 times 1, f of 2, 5 times 2, f of 3, 5 times 3, f of 4, 5 times 4, and so on and so forth. Therefore, if we want to find the value of f of 70, we need to let n be equal to 70, and this will give us f of 70 must be equal to 5 times 70. Therefore, f of 70 must be equal to 350. And there you go, we have the value for f of 70. Therefore, if we have f of 1 equals to 5, f of 1 plus x equals f of 1 plus f of x, therefore, the value of f of 70 must be equal to 370. And as always, we are done.